St. Augustine. What's going on tonight? Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, so as Mr. Lee said, my name is Matt Watts. And it's true, I'm usually the best looking guy in the room. If I'm alone. Add some other penises and the dream is over. It's funny to me, Ed McMahon and Egg McMuffin sound almost identical. Especially when you're fucked up at the drive-thru. Easy to get those confused. Recently discovered the world's easiest job ever created in the history of mankind. This job would be the Floridian meteorologist. This guy says the same thing every day. So what's the weather going to be like? Well, it's going to be hot, 90% chance of rain, activity in the tropics. I'm secretly fucking the sports guy's wife. Back to you. We know about you. Evil ways, man. Yeah. But Florida, see, we get these dangerous hurricanes down here, right? They're deadly, vicious storms. But they call them like the worst, weakest names ever. Floyd, Gene, Francis. Never been intimidated by anyone named Francis before. I mean, if they really want to get to the point, they should come out with a different name, right? Like, all right, Florida, you might want to get out of here. Hurricane torrential hellfire's on its way. Followed in a close second, tropical storm anal raper. No one's gonna stick around for those. Yeah. So yeah, it's the weather's getting nice again, right? Which is a good thing. Good time for barbecues, the beach, concerts. And we got. I heard the other day that Golden Corral is actually sponsoring a big summer concert tour. I know, it's ridiculous. But when I saw the bill, I was actually impressed. We're gonna have Corn, Limp Bizkit, the Black Eyed Peas, Meatloaf will headline. Ice-T will be on the side stage to refresh the audience. Yeah, but I love music. I really do. I'm a big Rolling Stones fan. Just got one thing to say about him. Mick Jagger, guys, for 40 years now has been bitching about he can't get no satisfaction. Somebody needs to give that fucker a Snickers bar. Packed with peanuts and caramel and nougat. Shit satisfies, man. It's right on the wrapper. I like heavy metal music, and I've been recently picking up the guitar and learning how to play a little bit of rock and roll, you know. I'm thinking about starting a metal band. We're going to call it Riffer Phoenix. Put 2 pretty good records out, 1 mediocre record, and then we're all going to die of a heroin overdose. Yeah. So, I recently had a kid, a couple days ago, yeah. Actually, neither. I made that up. It's the only way I can get an applause. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Huh? Cuban? Human? More soggy. It didn't actually form yet. It's on a towel somewhere. Just kidding. So anybody in here together, couples, married people, all that good stuff? No. Holy shit, I don't feel singled out for a change. But yeah, you know, dating is tough, you know, these days, you know. You know, I'll tell you this, guys, you know, dating a woman, it can be a lot like having a full-time job, you know. Because the date's like the interview. And if she likes you, you're hired. Then all of a sudden, now you got a boss. And if you don't make her happy and do everything right, you won't get that raise you were hoping for. You know. I don't have any great pickup lines or anything like that when it comes to meeting and approaching ladies. But I did have an idea to get a t-shirt made one time. And it was just a picture of me on it, wearing nothing but my boxer shorts, pointing down my crotch. And on the back it said, the true home of the Whopper. So I wore it to a club just to see if it would work. And this lady, she saw me and she's like, wow, I like Whoppers. I'd like So we get to talk a little bit, we get back to her place, you know, and we get to second base, you know, and then she pulls him down, and then she looks at me with this disappointed look in her face. She's like, that looks more like a Crystal Burger, you son of a bitch! Good things come in small packages, they say. So who's drinking alcohol tonight? especially when I go to bars. That's why I always eat some carrots after so I can see when I drive home. Yeah. I like to park up in the handicap spaces too when I go out to bars. Not to show any disrespect to the handicapped people, but you know, after 12 shots, I'm a little crippled, you know. I'm glad I parked right there. I got away with it. Yeah. Was that bell for me to get off? Okay, cool. Excellent. Yeah, last Halloween, I went trick-or-treating and I couldn't afford a costume. So I just, I went as Adam Sandler. I did. Yeah, I knocked on the door and they were like, trick-or-treat, and I was like, oh, actually, is that what I say? Yeah, I'm sorry, that's what I say. Shit, I'm sorry, my bad. I was like, well, just put some candy in the pumpkin for me. And don't tell Mama that I'm out here. She wouldn't approve. We shall do! Thanks. Only impression that I got. Yeah, I went out on a blind date the other day, and at the end of the night, you know, I was like, I had a really good time with you. It was a good time, you know. There'd be a chance of us hanging out again, you think, in the future. She looks at me and she says, no, I'm sorry. I was like, well, why not? She said, well, I didn't get a very good impression of you. I was like, Jesus Christ, I must suck at impressions if I can't even do myself. Yeah. I recently turned 33 years old a couple weeks ago, and the great thing about getting old is you get wiser, but one thing is like subtle things in your life start to change, you know? Like now it's weird, masturbation's just weird for me now. And I'll tell you why. See, when I was younger it was easy. But now, you know, it's like, I can't do it so much because I'm like more and more unattracted to myself as I get older. You know, I was in the shower the other day, you know, just cleaning up, doing my thing, and I looked down and I happened to see that there were some weird hairs growing out of my ding dong. Can you say something else for that here? You can say dick. I'll say dick. Yeah. And I was like, that's weird. What are they doing there? So I figured, you know what, you can't really beat the system. You gotta just go with it, so I nicknamed it Magnum Penis Eye. Like to paint like a little Hawaiian shirt on my testicles, and I like to role play, you know? Like Tom Selleck is there, and my hand is Higgins. Hello, Magnum. Have you seen my Dobermans? No, Higgins, I haven't. Let me hop in the Ferrari and I'll get right on the case. All right, that's my time, you guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good time tonight.